Welcome to The People, Discourses from Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl, Thus Spoke Quetzalcoatl, Part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl, Thus Spoke Quetzalcoatl is a beautiful tale that offers upliftment to all truth seekers yearning for spiritual understanding. In this book, we follow the travels of the legendary Aztec god Quetzalcoatl, who is the story's enlightened master. In his offering of discourses to earnest seekers, we see that Quetzalcoatl highlights the importance of the inward journey. Transcending both time and space, this journey connects us with the inner heavenly light and music. Thus, the words from Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl illuminate one's spiritual endeavors with profound truth. Today, we would like to present selections from Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl, Thus Spoke Quetzalcoatl, where the venerated master teaches us to view life transcendently in order to know our true path and take care of our children to let them stay innocent and pure as long as they can.
The winds of imagination. There is a path that runs all the way down to a river's feet, and as it descends, it leaves behind natural terraces where cornfields are planted. Also, the water, being controlled by innumerable irrigation channels, runs rapidly, thus imparting on its way downhill music to the environment, filling it up with the freshness of its notes.
Quetzalcoatl walks down there every day. Once in the afternoon, sits down to rest.
And surrounded by many of his brothers, he speaks to them this way. During many eons, the spirit is preparing for its awakening and is becoming conscious of its own eternity. Matter is nothing but the mirror where it goes unseen, its white wings become drum and profile. Learn to move the wings of your imagination, and in this way, you will not be linked to what is transitory anymore, and the wrongdoing of ignorance will be unable to do anything against you. Be it always known to you that the only thing which leads you to grow fond of this earth and other worlds is nothing but ignorance. It is that which creates pain, envy, laziness, gluttony, and all that which makes men become animalized. Transcend it, and you will enter the path of knowing yourselves just as you are. You will then know the why and the what for of your continuous existing in these worlds. Oh, if a flower knew that it is nothing but its own self-sacrificing that which makes it be born into a fruit, do you, by any chance, believe it will suffer when dispossessed of its beautiful petals, or when it fades, thus leaving its freshness in the hands of the autumn winds?
Look then into your own lives and think of yourselves as an in transit towards other wind destinies.
Because if a flower, in its smallness, gives a fruit that fits your bodies, how much more will you give during each existence, while you go on cleaning yourselves more from obscurity each time? Don't you be like the ones who adore ignorance, and place it on altars, and have it as written itself. Because sooner or later it will come after them, saying, "Come with me, because I obstructed your eyes from knowledge,
but I gave you all you asked for.
I wrapped you up in pleasures and made you as sagacious as
coyotes among humans."
Because times will come in which everything will become confused by her, and she will be the one ruling over the earth.
Then the craftiest humans,
but not the wisest ones, will take the lead. Those who were able to deceive better will be elevated on altars, and the most abominable ones will be taken as saints.
Humans will be judged
by the dress and shoes they wear, and those who go barefoot will be thrown out of their houses and considered unworthy. Rejoice then, brothers, because those who throw you out of your house are not by throwing themselves out, and those who will do you harm are not by harming themselves. Indeed, I tell you that they will have to pick up to the last grain of hate they planted when their time for harvest comes. Don't you forget these things, as harvest time is near. Fortify your hearts. It has cost us many good and bad lives until we finally came to the feet of a master who was capable of initiating us in the knowledge of our own mastery. Only by standing before the presence of the whole enlightened master will the disciple be able to recognize his own inner master and learn perfection from him.
The best music on this earth. He approached a choir of children who were playing and said to those following him, "Look, tune your hearing and be merry, because this merry making of children at play is the best music earth could offer. To heaven's ears it sounds more beautiful than the notes of calandra larks and the glad chanting of goldfinches. It is the sound of innocence, and if you take a close look, you will notice they live in another plane, where trees still speak, little birds talk to them, and even butterflies, streets and street walls talk to them. Don't cut their notes out with your words. Don't break their games with your selfishness. Don't let their dreams be broken. Indeed, I tell you that the day when humans will not be forced to live their infancy and instead be able to prolong it for life, the world will start turning into paradise. Many are those who left it forgotten on a street, on a square, on a tree, or in a garden. Many are the ones who left it sleep under a toy or a flower. Many are those who have not known it, because someone didn't let them have it. And now, ears twisting and turning, go about the world just as lonely vagabonds, looking for it at each corner of time. Now it is as delicate as the petals of a flower, and know that a simple word could kill it. Keep vigil then over children, feel for them, take care of them, because woe betide the garden which does not take care of its new sprouts. Woe betide the tree that does not take care of its future seeds. Let us take care of their innocence. Let us respect their infancy. They are the hope to prolong equilibrium in future generations. They are more perfect than us. They still are in the pure state of communion with God.